How do DDoS amplification attacks work? Have you ever wondered how a small request can lead to a massive flood of traffic that overwhelms a network? This is the essence of DDoS amplification attacks. Let's break it down in simple terms. A distributed denial of service amplification attack is a method that attackers use to flood a target with excessive traffic. The process involves three main players: the attacker, the reflectors, and the victim. The attacker starts by sending small requests to servers that are publicly accessible, known as reflectors. These reflectors can be open domain name system resolvers, network time protocol servers, or other services that use User Datagram Protocol. One key tactic here is that the attacker spoofs the source internet protocol address in these requests. This means they make it look like the request is coming from the victim's address instead of their own. When the reflectors receive these requests, they respond with much larger replies than the original request size. This is where the amplification happens. For instance, a tiny domain name system query can trigger a response that is many times larger. In some cases, a network time protocol request can generate a response that is hundreds of times bigger than the request itself. When attackers use a network of compromised devices, known as a botnet, to send these requests at the same time, the victim's network gets overwhelmed with traffic. This flood of amplified traffic consumes the victim's bandwidth and processing power, making it difficult for legitimate users to access services. The result is a significant slowdown or complete denial of service for the victim. Several technical factors make these attacks possible. First, there is IP spoofing, which allows attackers to fake the source address. If this were blocked, amplification attacks would be much harder to carry out. Next, the use of User Datagram Protocol is critical because it does not verify the source address before responding. Lastly, reflectors are often open or misconfigured servers that respond to any request from the internet, making them easy targets for attackers. These attacks exploit basic aspects of how the internet operates. The reflectors send large amounts of data across the internet's infrastructure, which can saturate bandwidth and disrupt normal service. To protect against amplification attacks, there are several strategies that can be employed. One effective method is implementing source internet protocol address validation to prevent spoofing. Additionally, securing or disabling open resolvers and vulnerable User Datagram Protocol services can help. Using content delivery networks and DDoS mitigation services can absorb or filter out malicious traffic before it reaches the victim. Network operators can also apply rate limiting and filtering at internet, exchange points, and data centers to block suspicious traffic patterns. Understanding how DDoS amplification attacks work is essential for maintaining network security and ensuring service availability. By taking proactive steps, organizations can better protect themselves from these types of attacks.